Hello and welcome back to another video on high altitude investing. In today's video, we are going to be talking about Chainlink and walking around in the woods. So Chainlink is looking really good. Here's a chart. It reminds me a lot of 2016 Bitcoin. So you can see 2016 Bitcoin over here on the right and Chainlink currently over here on the left. And really what I like about this setup is just how perfect the market cycle is. So you can see a complete ABC correction, a recovery, and the beginning of a new cycle. And that's really what you want to see. You want to see that new cycle starting, especially with good volume, which is exactly what we see here with Chainlink. Now, the other thing that I really like about this setup is how bullish Chainlink is fundamentally. So if you don't know a lot about Chainlink is super bullish. They have partners with Google. There's a lot of reasons to be bullish on Chainlink. And it's one of those coins that has a lot of infrastructure, has good developers, and there's a lot of good reasons fundamentally to be bullish on Chainlink. Now, you guys know, first and foremost, I always look at the chart. The chart is the most important thing for my analysis when I'm determining whether something is a good buy or not. But additionally to that, Chainlink does have really strong fundamentals. So that's just a huge bonus. Another reason to be bullish on Chainlink. Even aside from the chart, if you were to buy this purely based on fundamentals, it really is a good project. Now, with that being said, with a new cycle starting on Chainlink, I believe it's going to behave very similar to how Bitcoin did in 2017. So I was showing you the chart of Chainlink compared to Bitcoin in 2016. Well, Bitcoin in 2017 went crazy. So 2016 was like Bitcoin preparing for a big bull market. And then when 2017 came around, that's when Bitcoin really went nuts. And I believe that Chainlink is getting ready for a parabolic run, very similar to what happened to Bitcoin in 2017. So that means we're going to have a lot of profit and a lot of parabolic movement from here. It could even last longer, especially if crypto is headed into a mass adoption phase where it becomes a household name. That means the bull market could last even longer than it did in 2017, which would be super cool. So I see a lot of potential in Chainlink, not only because of the chart, but also because of the fundamentals. And I see it as being one of those coins. It's going to do very good this cycle. It's also requested by you guys a lot. So it's one of those coins that you guys are always asking me, hey Dallin, what do you think about this coin? It's got a huge community behind it, which is another really good sign. And a lot of these coins that have to do with cross-chain bridging, I believe will be very big because there's a lot of different blockchains out there. And it's very clear that people are choosing to use whatever chain they like. So kind of like what happened with computers, where a lot of people had a different brand, whether they like Dell or Mac or, Gateway or whatever brand that they had at their house. It's very similar with blockchain. I believe there will be a lot of different blockchains that we use, and Chainlink is really cool because it helps with cross-bridging chains. It helps make it possible for these different blockchains to communicate with each other, and that really opens the door for some pretty amazing things. So with a lot of different blockchains, it's pretty important that we have a way to bridge these chains together, and it's pretty important that these different blockchains are able to communicate and transfer data back and forth. So I'm very excited about Chainlink. Again, the chart looks amazing. Very similar to how the total market cap looks a lot like Apple computers. You can also see how Chainlink looks a lot like early day Bitcoin. So if you feel like you missed out on investing in Bitcoin before Bitcoin became a big thing, buying Chainlink today could be a lot like buying Bitcoin back in 2016. So I see a very big parabolic run coming soon. Very excited about this project, and I believe we have a lot more upside from here. So thank you guys for tuning in to today's video. I love you. I appreciate you. I look forward to seeing you guys in future videos. And as always, stay profitable out there.